Welcome to the video for C1.2, where we're going to look at a modelled exam question. This exam question is telling us that a lithium atom can be drawn with a chemical symbol Li and that it's got two numbers, a 3 and a 7. So it's asking us what the numbers 7 and 3 mean and explain what those numbers tell you about the structure of a lithium atom. Okay, so I'm just going to underline the key things I need to do. So I need to explain what the numbers 7 and 3 mean and what that means about the structure. So if I look at these two numbers, the smallest of the two numbers is called the atomic number. Now, in your exam board periodic table, they're written as the other way around. So it doesn't matter which way around you're looking at the smallest number. The smallest number is the atomic number, and that's sometimes called the proton number because it's the number of protons. And because an atom is neutral, the number of protons has to equal the number of electrons. And then this number here is the mass number and that is the number of protons and neutrons added together. So it's the, more particularly, it's better to write it as the sum of the protons and neutrons added together. Okay, so in terms of the structure, we know the number of protons and electrons, and because the mass number tells you the number of protons and neutrons added together, we know that we've got 3 protons. So if 7 is 3 plus the number of neutrons, then neutrons has to be 7 minus 3, so it has to be 4. So now we need to write, because it's a 6-mark question, we can't write this in note form, we need to write this in full sentences. So I'm going to change to the black pen here. So first of all, we're going to say what the numbers 7 and 3 mean. So the number 7 is the mass number. So this is the sum of the number of neutrons and protons. Oops, sorry, it's a 6-mark question, so I shouldn't abbreviate. So it is a sum of the number of neutrons and protons added together. Okay, the atomic number is 3. So this is the number of protons. This is also equal to the number of electrons. Now it's important that we don't say the atomic number is 3, it's the number of protons and electrons, because that makes it sound like you're adding them together, and it's not. It's the number of protons, which is the same as the number of electrons. Okay, so we've said what the number 7 and 3 mean, but really we should give a bit more detail about this. So this is the sum of the number of neutrons and protons added together. The protons and neutrons are found in the nucleus. So the atomic number is 3, this is the number of protons, also equal to the number of electrons. So I've said what the number 7 means, and I've said what the number 3 means. So now I need to look at what this tells us about the structure of a lithium atom. So this tells us that a lithium atom has So we're looking at the number of protons and electrons here first. So the atomic number is 3. So it tells us the lithium atom has 3 protons. That's the same as the number of electrons. So we've got 3 electrons. And the number of neutrons we said here is the 7 minus the 3. So that's 4. So I've got 4. And then we can just add a little bit to say where these are found. So the structure of the atom. So the protons and neutrons are found in the nucleus. The electrons are found in shells that surround. Okay, so now I've said what the numbers 7 and 3 mean, and I've described the structure of a lithium atom. So that's your 6 marks for this question. Now, this question was on a foundation paper, and it's aimed at C-grade students. If you're interested, there's a higher version of this. So the higher version, which was aimed at A star to C students. And that's on the other video. So there's another video for the higher version. And it's basically the same question, except here where it says explain what so both questions ask you to explain what the numbers tell you about the structure of the atom. But instead of asking you what the numbers 7 and 3 means, it wants you to go into more details about the electronic structure, which if you only just finished doing C1.2, we've not done yet. Okay, thank you for listening. See you next time.